Christoph, that's clearly tough to take. Daniel Farke says he felt the players, well, he made the players too nervous ahead of that game, but by building it up too much. Would you agree?
If he says so, then first of all, I wouldn't disagree. And I think you could see in the first half there was some mistakes that we normally didn't do, like some technical mistakes, some passes that just didn't make sense. And I don't know, probably the explanation is that we've been too nervous, or that we thought, okay, this game might be a turning point, but we can't just say to each and every game this might be a turning point. We just have to play the games as they come, and probably that was the reason why.
Yeah, what has been the build up to this game? Has Daniel Farke really built it up and said, this is the chance to turn things around?
I wouldn't say it was this way. I think, of course, we all knew that it was an opponent that was really good, but we didn't make them stronger than they were. I mean, they're a good team. We know that. We know it from the cup game. There we had a good performance. Then we know that we can beat them. But we also know that they can play good football. And if we're not awake 100%, if we're being too nervous in our possession and they get the ball more, they are a great team in possession. And I think that's what happened in the first half. We didn't keep the ball. They had it a lot of times, and we didn't find the right means to defend that. And they moved pretty good. They moved the ball pretty good. Had a lot of chances and totally deserved to be up at halftime.
Is the most frustrating thing at the moment that we're not seeing the best of Norwich City, that the players are capable of better than what we're seeing? Yeah,
that's what, well, 100% agree with that. We've seen during the season, during the good periods that we had, that we're capable of doing a lot better and doing a lot more than we've seen today. I think some other games, even though we lost some games, were good, but today it's really frustrating because we were far away from the performance that we can deliver.
How do you keep that belief in terms of the methods here? Because it's only 1 win in 11. You can feel the supporters are starting to turn, starting to lose faith. What about the players?
First of all, I think the supporters they're completely right to be nervous and to be disappointed with us and not agree with the performance, because we ourselves don't. So I can understand everybody who's frustrated and booing at us. And I think the good thing is that you play now around Christmas a lot of games. That's the best thing to turn things around again. And I think we have to probably get the basics back, as stupid as it might sound, or as general as it might sound. But that's the only way it is, because that made us strong in the period that we have been successful. And so we have to improve in our defending behavior, make the field tighter again, be more aggressive, because in the first half we were far away from, and also in the second half wasn't brilliant, was better than the first, I would say. But it's also not on the level that we can perform. And for that, we have a lot of games, and that we probably then, if we're not having that many days between those games, can't make them too big, don't think too much about them or about the importance of the game.
Yeah. Do you worry that teams are starting to not so much enjoy playing against Norwich City, but that they know how to beat you now? We're halfway through the season. Have people worked out what Norwich City are all about?
No, I don't think so. I think if we stick to our best performances, that we're still capable of being level, or probably even competing with each and every team. It's more up to us what we do, and not that everybody knows how to play against us or how to win against us. I wouldn't say that. It's more what that we have in our hands, but at the moment that we don't deal with it in a good way.
The next 2 games, you're going to 2 teams who, as we speak, are in the bottom 3. Yeah. They are going to be real fights, aren't they? Real scraps. How much do you feel the dressing room is up for that?
I think that you could see with the reaction rate in the second half, because, as I said, it was better. Certainly not the best football that we played, but from our attitude, that was what we needed, I would say. And therefore, I think we've proved in the last games, certainly not in the first half, but still also in this game, that we are capable to fight and to do what it takes then to play Birmingham and to play Burton. But we just have to bring it on the pitch.
Do you worry that you could get dragged lower down the table, that those teams towards the bottom could pull you in towards the relegation zone?
I think that's a threat that is real right now, because we are closer to the drop zone than to the playoff. And I think there's no need to get nervous. We're halfway through the season, so there's still 23 games to play. But we have to accept this. We have to accept where we are on the table, and stop dreaming about anything, but just accept the situation that we're in and do what it takes to to improve our situation, to get some more points, but certainly not get too nervous, because that's nothing that helped us today and that won't help us in the future.
Halfway through your first season at Norwich, your first season in English football, you've already had a new contract. So on a personal level, I know you're enjoying it, but you can't be enjoying the results at the moment. You clearly need the results to improve.
Certainly. I would say, first of all, still enjoying it, of course, because I think to me it's a gift that has been given to me this summer. So if you take that into consideration and take a wider look on the whole thing, then you should always enjoy it, because after all, it's a sport, it's a game, and of course you should enjoy it, and you're playing your best when you're enjoying the game. But still, it's professional, it's business as well, and so we have to say that we need the better results, and with more points, with more wins, with more time, then of course you enjoy it even more.
Thanks, Christoph. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.